Denise, two men led police on a 10-mile chase before being caught. One of the men surrendered after firing at police. The other man was apprehended in the cornfield behind me. Now, we're told this all started with a drug deal gone bad.
Any idea why this happened? Is this a drug deal or anything like that? Or, I mean...
It was a drug deal, yes it was. But they got away with it all.
Angel Barricchio says two men she knows from Middletown came to her apartment today to sell marijuana to a friend. When the friend didn't want to buy what was being sold, one of the men pulled out a gun and stole more than $1,000 from her friend. Then the two men took off.
I shouldn't have let them in my house. I regret it now.
The robbery occurred with a gun, and they fled from the scene, and East Hampton officers later began pursuing the suspect's car on Route 16, and the pursuit went through several towns.
The chase went on for several miles, and at one point it almost ran over a man on a motorcycle.
I thought it was just a speeder because he passed us on a corner, forcing me over the side, and I heard cruisers behind it. So I pulled over even more.
We're told the suspects fired several shots at police before driving their car off the road. The car chase ended here in a cornfield right off Route 66 in Columbia. The two suspects drove their Honda Civic about 50 yards into the cornfield with two police cars right behind them. State police planes searched the area along with SWAT teams and police dogs. One of the suspects fired several shots at police and then tried to hide in a nearby farmhouse, but finally surrendered. 6 hours later, the second suspect was found in the middle of the cornfield. Neighbors at the White House Motel, where it all began, are glad no one was hurt, but realized this was a dangerous situation.
It used to be quite a quiet place around here, you know. Now it isn't. There's a lot of things happen here sometimes, you know, and it's not good.
Now, the suspects, 20-year-old Tori Woodbury and 23-year-old Donzie Taylor, both from Woodbury, both from Middletown, that is, are actually being held tonight on $250,000 cash bond, and we are told they are scheduled to be arraigned first thing tomorrow morning. Again, we're told this all started with a drug deal this morning. Denise, back to you.
Susan Raff, live in Columbia.